This night we have Barcelona and Real Madrid yet again in the finals of the Supercopa. Real Madrid have not won it since Ancelotti was in charge. This would be a chance for Thiago Martinez to prove himself. Last season, Real Madrid went trophyless for the first time in a long while, and he would be desperate to change that fact. And this is the perfect chance for that. But of course, Hansi Flick and Barca will not make this in any way easy for them.
We're here in Pamplona at the Estadio El Sadar. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. Haaland, is it going to be? And it's in! A goal for Barcelona. Could be threatening. And now can he keep calm? In it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go. Late drama here, level once more. Incredible scenes.
Havertz got a goal to make it 3-1.
And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them one little bit.
And we retaliated almost immediately.
Nice weight on the pass, trying to chip it. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality.
Penalties came, and it was either win or lose here. Everybody got theirs. Waneri, Havertz, Alexander-Arnold, Araujo, Van de Ven. Then Lunin was able to save the shot from Firmino, and I was the one standing over the ball for the final penalty. And the pressure was insane. I stepped up, didn't bother giving the keeper the eyes, and I just hit it.
And it goes down as the final act in the drama. The celebrations can begin.
I scored after a long, long match. After the shocking miss in the second half of extra time, I was able to redeem myself and get the win for my team. Our first trophy in a long time, 3 years to be exact. The drought had lasted long enough, and we are finally back.
To circle the other, as you go you remain a stranger.
Corey and I met up at our regular cafe. I needed to figure out a way to get Chloe to the Marseille game without looking sus. I don't want her to have an idea at all for what might be going on. She hardly comes to the away games, unless the extremely important ones. If we win the next in the Champions League, we should be making it to the top 8. So the final match against Marseille wouldn't really have any stakes. Even if we lose it, which shouldn't happen, we'll still be in the playoffs. Corey told me that she's been looking for a location for the shoot for a clothing brand. She just started. She wouldn't want to use Marseille, but she could tell Chloe the shoot is fixed for the day after the match, which would make her be there the night before. It was a really solid plan. She wouldn't even think anything other than the shoot that is supposed to be happening. Corey and I talked about other random stuff while we were still there, before I had to leave for training for the league match against Villarreal. The morning of the match came, and during my regular jogs, I was thinking about the Ronaldo record. I'm almost there, less than 20 goals to go, and I'll be the highest scorer in Real Madrid history. But I have to take it one match at a time. And my first obstacle, Villarreal. I had a chance early on when Waneri passed it back to me. I hit it well, but it hit the post on the outside. Close. Ronaldo did well to put Waneri in on goal, and he easily got the first goal of the match. In the second half, I had another chance. Couldn't find a forward pass, so I decided to go it alone, and I hit the outside post again. That was the last chance of the match. I didn't score, but I had a good enough a match. Atletico Madrid was next, first versus second in the league. We were far away from them enough to not be too bothered by a loss, but still we're not going into any match looking for a loss. Vlahovic had a chance early on, but Lunin stopped it brilliantly. Devon Stone had a good chance for a free kick, but the wall did its job. They were really on our backs in the first half, but we were able to weather the storm. If we want to go invincible again, we have to do well in these big matches. In the second half, I won a penalty heavily against the run of play and put it away.
Give them the lead in the derby. Every goal in this fixture is meaningful.
The rest of the second half was tight, but we were able to hold on to the lead and grab all the 3 points. We had PSV next, and the match against Marseille was getting closer. We drew it 2-2, a disappointing result considering we were looking to finish in the top 8. But we boosted our morale back up after the 3-1 away win against Sevilla. We were 14th on the table after the draw against PSV, and if we're to make it to the top 8, we'd have to hope all 6 teams between us and 7th position lose or draw their matches. We have the goal difference to cover for us. Chloe and Corey flew to Marseille together a day before I left with my team, so we were going to meet there. During training in the gym, I told Ethan that I was going to be proposing to Chloe, and he was happy for me. He told me good luck, and that not everyone can bag a loyal baddie like that.
2 inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly dramatic proportions. Be prepared for genuine excitement. It is Olympique Marseille. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV.
While the proposal is on my mind, I needed to focus on this game. Corey said Chloe was actually really excited to be back home, and since they got here, she has taken her literally everywhere. She jokingly told me to win my game and come and save her from my soon-to-be wife. I need this night to be perfect, and first step is winning the match.
But they need to link up as much as possible. They're going to be key to the way this system works.
And he's broken free. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. Lehmann. Really bright looking attack. And a vigorous effort. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good looking run. Opportunity here. And it's in. Real Madrid firmly in charge here. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. That's a good pass. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance. Apologies for jumping in, but this could be a chance.
I was on absolute fire in the match. I was everywhere. They just couldn't hold me. I was heavily motivated, and I ended up with a 10-point rating, a really good goal, and an assist. I won the man of the match, and I just couldn't wait to be done with the team talk and go meet up with Chloe and Corey. Chloe actually didn't know that I knew she was here in Marseille, so she planned a mini surprise, and she was excitedly telling me how Corey and her planned it. It was cute, especially how she was so oblivious. I told her that we should go out for a date, since we were here in her hometown, and she was excited. I pretended to book the reservation I already booked, and then we went there. When we got to the location, her jaw dropped because of the large bouquet of flowers shaped in a heart, with the words, "Marry me," in the center. She began to cry. Tears of joy, I hope. I made my little speech, telling her everything I've felt since the moment we met till now. She was shaking in excitement, waiting for me to ask the question, which gave me way more confidence. I got down on one knee and asked her to marry me. She quickly said yes, and I put the ring on her finger. She hugged me tight, and just like that, I was engaged. She immediately put it on social media with the caption, "I said yes." We walked to the cars. She was silent, but she was really happy, and I just walked behind her with a smile of satisfaction. By the time we got home in Madrid, the post already had lots of likes. Blogs had already reposted. It was already everywhere. Kai Lehmann has finally put a ring on Chloe DeVoe. It's what happens when you're this big of a celebrity couple. The whole world already knows in less than a full day. I got many congratulations from my teammates in training, asking me when the wedding is. Chloe and I hadn't figured that out yet, but it's definitely during the summer, maybe after the Champions League finals. Hopefully we make it there. The wedding was a long way away, and there's a lot of work to do between now and then. I resumed my morning jogs, as requested by my trainer. I needed to be as fit as possible for every single match. I eased up on the weightlifting. I was already where I wanted to be, so I just worked on consistency to keep my shape rather than bodybuilding. I have 35 goals already. It was just 8 goals needed to match Ronaldo's record, and 9 goals needed to beat it. Our playoff fixtures were decided, and we would be going up against Ajax. This would be the first time I'm meeting them in my career, so as usual I would want to make a lasting impression in their stadium. Before the match, though, we had La Liga action. We defeated Espanyol 3-1 at home, then won 4-2 in the quarterfinals of the Copa de España. We followed that up with a 3-1 away victory against Getafe. We were on 60 points in the league and still unbeaten. Atletico Madrid on our tail and Barcelona even further. The first match was at the Johan Cruyff Arena in Netherlands. My first time here, and like I said earlier, I would like to make an impression. I blitzed past one of the defenders and squared it to Ronaldo. but he wasn't able to put it away. Early in the second half, I was in on goal, but I got brought down close to the box. Really close. I have an almost 100% record from this distance, and I didn't disappoint.
Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection!
They had a corner, and the header went wide, and after that I got my second goal in the match.
Oh, that's a really good run. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Lunin was able to come out well to save their first major chance of the game. Brahim also had a chance on the other end, but couldn't make it 3. Before the end of the match, I had one more chance, but it hit the side netting. 2-0 in their home. This matchup is far from over, because in this sport, anything can happen. In a week from now, we're going to have to be 2 times as intense at the Bernabeu. Zaire Emery scored a brace in the 2-1 win against Celta Vigo in the league, and the second leg against Ajax came with a 2-0 lead. This should be a textbook win at the Bernabeu, but we would have to work hard to make that happen.
But they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. And in with a real chance. Couldn't quite hang on. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. Must be. In it goes. A 3-goal cushion. And you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
It was a 3-0 win. I didn't get on the score sheet, but it was a good win nonetheless. And we were through to the round of 16, where we would be facing even tougher opponents. It was about a month from now, and the La Liga matches passed by fast. We unfortunately lost the first match to Rayo Vallecano, and that was the end of our invincible dreams this season. After the match, Flo called me. She said, "I've gotten offers from lots of teams so far, and she has narrowed it down to teams in the leagues I have left to play for and the teams I would prefer. Bayern are looking for a forward. They haven't been able to win the Champions League in a while and are looking for a world-class striker that can take them off the line." She also pointed out that Lamine Yamal is also in that team, so I might be interested in going there to play with him for a few years. The second team was Juventus. They're emerging once again as the giants in Italy, and they're also proving themselves in the Champions League with good performances so far. Also in need of a striker to get them back to Champions League success. I asked if there's any more. She said, "There's a lot more clubs, but these are the ones I'd be interested in the most." I told her I'll think about it. I still haven't beat Ronaldo's record. Although I'm dangerously close, I don't want to make any decisions before crossing the line. Next up was the semi-finals of the Copa de España against Celta Vigo. A win here could possibly get us a final game against Barcelona. The first goal was scrambled in my timber for his first goal of the season. Towards the closing stages of the first half, Waneri played a good ball over the defence to me, so I headed it to Ronaldo, who was in a more comfortable position to score. Later in the first half, I had a chance to get on the score sheet myself, but the keeper saved that well. But in the second half, I later got the goal to make it 3-0.
A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
The match ended that way, and we were halfway through to the finals. We just have to win the second leg. And Barcelona was the team we had next at the Bernabeu. It was going to be yet another tension-packed El Clasico match that I hope we win.
It is a Spanish football rivalry that quite simply speaks for itself. The two most successful teams in Spain with such passionate fans. Stay with us, we'll bring you all the action live from the Bernabeu as Real Madrid face Barcelona. Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. It is true to say there's no love lost between these two sides.
This is a bitter rivalry between two.
It should be! What can Real do from this position? Opportunity it is! And a goal! Not bad for starters! They take an early lead! Shot attempted. Oh, good-looking cross. Not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Can he find someone at the far post? Could still be dangerous. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer. Short corner it is. And players waiting at the far post. And a goal here. The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level. Zaire Emery. Nice looking pass. Oh, surely.
The first half was tough, evenly matched. We had more chances, better chances at that. But we just weren't able to capitalise on it. But we had the second half to improve on our mistakes and get the win.
Can he find the right pass? He'll have a go here!
Well, neither side will want to lose that first leg, so expect a really...
And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that.
In the Champions League, the round of 16 first leg live. It's Barcelona.
Hang on, Derek, it's a chance here.
And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
That's a good-looking shot. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Has a go. Oh, goodness me, off the post. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
We won the match, 3-1, and I got yet another hat-trick in my career, and my third against Barcelona. It was an extremely precise and dominant performance from us in the second half, and that got us the win. Our round of 16 fixture was against Napoli, an unbeaten team that came first in the league phase. It would be a tough match, but we're starting at the Bernabeu, so we have the chance to possibly win it in the first leg, if all goes well. It was just 2 goals to go to match Ronaldo's record of 451 goals for Real Madrid. This dream was looking more than possible. I would be a legend for the biggest and most successful club in the world. A hat-trick here would be perfect. But I have time, so I don't need to overexert myself to get the goals. Samu had a really big chance on goal, but he was brought down. Their free kick was set up well, but Van de Ven read the danger well and blocked Samu's shot again. The rebound header was quick, but it was wide. I had a free kick in the second half, but my effort hit the side netting. Arda Güler played a long ball to me. I cut inside and found Ethan Nwaneri, but his shot was just wide. I was brought down once again, and the referee blew the whistle, even though Ronaldo had a good chance to score there. I stepped over the free kick, but my effort didn't result in a goal again.
Well, that is how to strike a free kick.
Brahim and I linked up towards the ending of the match, but the keeper did well to keep me out again. The match ended as a goalless draw, but we were the much better side. Hopefully, we can carry the performance into the second leg. Next up was Valencia in the league. They're a team that have somewhat been able to get the better of us in past seasons, but this time we're really pushing for the trophy and we're on top form.
Lehmann. Good idea. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
The match ended 2-0 and I got my 450th goal for Real Madrid. A brace in the next match would do it, and that's what I want to aim for.
I'll never mistake the way you give me my faith.
Good evening to you. I must tell you, this is a city I always look forward to travelling to on football commentary business, Naples. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. It is Napoli against Real Madrid in the round of 16 second leg of the Champions League. This is a big match that all eyes are on because of many reasons, but a particular 5'10" reason sticks out amongst the rest. Kai Lehmann, who is on 450 career goals for Real Madrid, has a chance to become the highest goal scorer in history for this prestigious football club, surpassing the great Cristiano Ronaldo.
Kai Lehmann is on the verge of immortalising himself in Real Madrid as the highest goal scorer of all time, with way more games than goals left for him to score this season. It's more than impossible that he doesn't beat this record.
Tell you, this is a city I always look forward to travelling to on football commentary business, Naples. I'm Derek Ray.
It should be a good game, Derek.
And he's made the run. And the post getting in the way. And a goal! That could make all the difference. They'll be determined not to lose this lead. And that is goal number 4-5-1 for the phenomenal Kai Lehmann. Tied on number of goals with Cristiano Ronaldo for the Galacticos. Well, can they open up the defence here? That's not a bad ball. No goal, it won't count. The flag was raised. Takes it on and effectively parried away by the keeper. Who's going to get on the end of it? And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie. Now the counter-attack looks on. Just made sure nothing came of that. David Neres. Possible opportunity. And it goes! And that changes things just a bit. Turning inside, where's he going to go? Thwarting him. He reverses for now. Here's David Neres. Oh, did so well to deny him. Now sending it in. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Now in a more than decent position. Can he finish? He got a good palm on it. Lehmann. Feeding it through. It's still alive. Can he find the net? Looking for a teammate. And what a magical save it was. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. It has to be. Oh, it's in. And that might very well seal it. Kai Lehmann is at the pinnacle of goal scorers in Real Madrid. It is a tremendous feat. And he has surpassed Cristiano Ronaldo. Surely they're going through now.
Well, here you can see it again. He's gone for placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
It was a very dramatic ending to the match, and a very dramatic way to beat the record. The crowd chanted my name. Long after the match ended, I could still hear the chants from the dressing room. It was amazing. I went back out to greet the fans at the away stands, and the reception was very warm and loud. It was a night I would never forget.